Most people think spiritual awakening is only about bliss, freedom, and finally arriving at some mystery destination or finally getting it. But what if I told you that real awakening often comes with a wave of discomfort too? When old motivations fade, relationships shift, and the world you knew suddenly feels foreign. Today, we are going to talk about why that happens, what awakening actually means, and how to navigate this powerfully so that this stage can be navigated without losing your light. My name is Elari Onawa, and I help high achieving conscious women and mission based entrepreneurs live and lead from soul aligned clarity and joyful purpose. If you've ever wondered why awakening can feel both liberating and disorienting, well, this video will help you see the bigger picture. And stay with me too until the end because I will share a shift that makes the difference between feeling lost and learning to dance with the universe itself. So let's start with what we mean by awakening. Carl Jung once described it as the process of becoming conscious of the contents of the unconscious. In other words, it's when we begin to see the hidden patterns, the hidden beliefs, and the stories that have quietly been shaping our lives. From a Buddhist perspective, awakening is about recognizing the impermanence, the ever changing nature of reality, and how it is our way of seeing events rather than the events themselves that actually determine our life experiences and the quality of our life. And here's a third way to think about it, drawing from modern psychology and spirituality, as well as my own experiences. Awakening is remembering who you truly are, beyond conditioning, beyond masks, and the inherited roles that we often unknowingly take on. In this sense, awakening is a return to your essence, the part of you that existed before the world told you who you should be. And if we go even deeper than that, we can come to realize that we are all knowing, loving intelligence playing in the sandbox of time and space as sacred expressions of the divine. Now, that sounds beautiful, right? But here's the part that few people prepare you for or talk about, the discomfort. Suddenly, the things that used to motivate or inspire you, like achievement, approval, fitting in, they no longer do. You may feel disconnected from people you once felt close to. Your interests change, passions can fade, even your sense of identity will feel like it is dissolving because it is. To be awakened means being willing to let go of the false self, the limiting stories about who you need or should be. So it's not that you've lost your way. It's that you're shedding illusions, outdated motivations, and borrowed masks. Awakening isn't just a new beginning, it's also a series of endings. And that can feel disconcerting if you don't understand that it's actually part of the process. If you're in that space right now, here's the good news. You are not broken and you are not failing some spiritual test. What you're experiencing is actually natural. Imagine a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. That in-between stage, well, it's messy, it's confusing. The caterpillar needs to dissolve its rigid form before reorganizing into something entirely new. That's what awakening feels like. And it's why the discomfort is actually a sign of deep transformation. It's a sign that those ideas and habits that once blocked your deeper fulfillment and soul expression are undergoing a sacred transmutation. So, how do we move through this without giving up or numbing out? Well, here are 3 things that I want you to remember as you're going through this process. Number 1, welcome the shifts rather than resisting them. When something feels foreign or uncertain, ask, what is this showing me about who I really am? Then allow the clarity to come to you. Don't chase or force it. Let it be revealed. Your part is to be open and allow the insights to naturally emerge. They will do so when you're ready to see them. Number 2, see the discomfort as a sign of growth. It's not here to punish you. It's here to help you expand your experience of life and who you are. You don't need to keep analyzing why you were a certain way. Do not try to cling to the past. Let it go like a divine creator who's now allowing herself to fly. And number 3, learn to dance with the universe. Instead of seeing awakening as a straight line path, imagine it as a dance. There will be pauses and turns because you are learning a new way of being, a way of truly creating from soul, rather than striving or struggling as the small concept of self. Creating from soul is about truly expressing yourself and bringing something to life that only you can. The old ways of being produced loops of recreating from limitations and fears rather than true potential. Remember that as you move into soul actualized self, what is falling away is part of the cosmic dance. It's making room for the freedom and bliss that you seek. So, one of the deepest reasons we are called to awaken is to remember who we each are beyond the stories, beyond the conditioning, beyond the masks. And that means that every wave of discomfort you feel is an invitation to let go of what isn't you so you can embody more of what you are. And that self knows no limits. That self absolutely knows that she is co-creating with a loving universe. She does not feel the need to control outer circumstances or every detail of her life experience. She's willing to dance and listen as she glides through her days. She deeply trusts in well-being and ease, and she doesn't need the world to change for her to feel powerful. She listens to the wisdom of inspiration rather than trying to motivate herself. And the fully realized awakened one is soul sourced instead of being outer sourced. And that makes all the difference. I invite you to reflect on this question. What illusion or outdated motivation am I ready to release right now? Write it down and give yourself a sacred pause to journal your insights after finishing this video. And if this resonates with you, drop "this resonates" in the comments. It helps the algorithm and it helps more people see this video. And if you're ready for deep clarity about your unique blueprint, your gifts, the life themes that you wanted to master in this lifetime, and how you are meant to navigate this world with greater ease and grace, then check out my Soul Clarity Life Purpose reading. I'll leave the link in the description as well. So, awakening isn't about striving to reach some distant destination. It's about living in harmony with your soul truth. You've got this, and you are not alone. Until next time, lean into life and listen to the wise soul that you are. Much love to you, and bye for now.